Excuse me, can I ask you a few questions on camera?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. What is your name?
I'm Daniel.
I'm David.
Nicole po.
For me, I think parentification is a bit of a struggle, to say the least.
I understand that, it's always a good thing to help your family, to put family first, to be family oriented. But I don't like how it's being pushed sort of as an obligation, especially for the firstborn.
From the stories I read, I think it's negative kasi ayun nga, hindi dapat ganun yung standard natin sa isang pamilya. Especially kapag ang nangyayari kasi yung nagiging breadwinner, usually eldest sibling, ayun, grabe yung nagiging effect nun sa mental health nila, sa goals nila sa buhay kasi ang nagiging priority nila yung siblings and family nila imbis na yung sarili lang nila.
When a child takes on adult responsibilities, a ripple effect extends far beyond their childhood. We may not realize it, but parentification leaves lasting psychological effects, not just on the individual, but also on family relationships, especially between siblings.
There are many psychological effects, but I would cite three. Okay, so first is the identity issues. So again, we know that children assume adult responsibilities or roles that are not expected from their age. So they have this tendency to struggle with their personal identity. At the same time, they lack this personal identity, more of the future goals that they have, at the same time, the principles that is going to be built in the future. So, nagkakaroon ng lacking doon sa part na yun. At the same time, merong confusion. The second one, aside from identity issues, is the feelings of guilt and anxiety. So they have this tendency to feel guilty when they want to focus on their own. They want to treat themselves, they want to go out, or they want to save. They feel guilty doing so. And the third one would be the emotional suppression. So it is where the parentified child deny themselves of emotions and feelings. So pakiramdam nila, or kung tatanungin natin, no, why would they do that? It's because they prioritize more their siblings, yung needs sa household, more than their own. So, ang nangyayari, increased risk of stress because they're denying their emotional support or emotional needs. So, yung stress na yun, it would also lead to mental health problems in the future.
But aside from the parentified child, we must consider the other side of the situation. What about the sibling they care for? What happens to them?
Now, for the side of the one being taken care of, so for them, parang halos the same. It's almost the same, although on different aspects. So first, on the one being taken care of, ganun din, meron ding identity issues. Pero more of nagiging dependent sila towards their sibling. Namimix yung identity nila through their sibling. At the same time, bukod sa identity issues, meron ding burdening feeling sa kanila. Yung kanina, guilt, yung isa naman burdening feeling because parang kailangan mag-sacrifice yung sibling nila or yung parentified child for them. So, burdening for them.
Now let's take a closer look at the relationship between the parentified child and the sibling they care for. How does this dynamic shape their bond?
So, for that one, at first, dahil mayroong role confusion, ang mangyayari, he or she would not see her sibling or his sibling as a sibling. Okay? Ang nangyayari, nagiging child na. So, ang nangyayari, nagkakaroon ng change in the family systems, nag-iiba yung tingin. Mostly, ang tingin ay, this is my child now, this is my responsibility now. Doon naman sa the one being taken care of, ang view naman niya is parental figure. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan na mag-build ng authority, hindi na din niya makikita yung parentified child as her sibling. Although again, iba-ibang cases, it's upon how the parentified child treat their sibling and how those siblings respond naman.
In this situation, we see how deeply parentification impacts a person's life in ways others don't experience. It alters relationships, affects mental health, and hinders the growth of an individual. These long-term effects highlight the importance of addressing this issue to foster healthy relationships and personal well-being.